Hey guys, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and like this video, share this video. And to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. In this video, I am going to be comparing these two brushes to see which one works best. And guys, I am pretty surprised at my pick. So the two brushes I'm going to be comparing is, of course, the Tangle teezer, which I got on Amazon. And this brush is one that is pretty popular. It's a wet detangling brush, and it's the one with the handle. The bristles are pretty soft and flexible, and some are short, others are a little bit longer. So I'm really keen to try that out. The next one I'll be trying out is this one from the main curator, and this one was gifted to me by this brand right here in Australia. I've never used a brush like this, which kind of does not have a handle, so I'm excited to try this one. I have found some similar brushes on Amazon if you guys are interested, which I'm just showing you at the moment, and I'll put some links below. So what I went ahead to do first was to detangle my hair dry. So dry detangling just with a little bit of olive oil, and I've done in-depth videos on how I do this if you guys want to check those out. Next, I went ahead to use lots and lots of conditioner, which I just applied to the full length of my hair, all the way from the roots to the tips of the hair, and allowed the hair to sit overnight. The only reason I allowed the hair to sit overnight was because I was tired. I wouldn't normally do this. I would sort of just walk around the house and allow the hair to suck up all that moisture and soften, really. But girl, I was tired. It was like midnight when I was doing this, so I was like, look, I'm going to bed. Anyway, after I drenched my hair in lots and lots of conditioner, I popped a plastic cap on and my what do you call this, like a deep conditioning cap, and then I went to bed. Following morning, my hair was super soft. It was so hydrated and softened, and honestly, this is one of the best ways to melt tangles. And because this is a detangling video, I thought, why not allow that conditioner to do a lot of the work for me before I go in to start, detangling the hair. So I don't know if you can see, but the hair really took up that moisture and that conditioner, and the tangles are already just melting on their own. I go ahead to start separating my hair in small sections, so just using my hands, removing shed hairs, removing major tangles, and just finger detangling really before going ahead with my brush. I am going to go ahead and start with this pod-like detangling brush. I don't know what to call it, but that's what I'm gonna use on the right side, and on the left side I'll go ahead with the Tangle teezer. So as you can see, I did start from the ends, and I'm sort of trying to work my way up. Guys, it's been over 6 months since I used a detangling comb or a detangling brush, so my tangles are in there. You can see me struggling. I tried to go ahead with a brush, but girl, I needed to just put the brush back down and go ahead and use my fingers once again. And that's the best way to detangle your hair, really. You don't want to rip through your hair if length retention and also healthy ends is a goal of yours. Girl, you can see how tangled my hair is. Like, I really needed to go in there with my fingers, but then after lots and lots of finger detangling, I was able to get the brush through. And pretty much the method that I used was to start from the ends and work my way up the hair. And in no time, this brush really detangled my hair very well. I did end up adding more conditioner just because the hair was getting a little bit drier, and at some points I did add water to the hair just to, create better slip, if you know what I mean. So that's what you see me do at this particular point. But here we go again, finger detangling, and then I'm going to use the brush. However, I just wanted to say, guys, that my main fear about using a brush such as this one that doesn't have like your normal handle is that I thought it would be slipping out of my hands, but to my surprise, it had quite a good what can I say, not grip per se, but it was easy to like to keep it in place as I was detangling my hair. A lot of times with, you know, like a handle, you know, any combs or brushes with handles, you do get a lot of slipperiness and the brush or the comb sort of falling out of your hand. But I didn't find that to be the case with this brush. Guys, I am super impressed with how easily this brush detangled my hair, especially given that my hair was actually quite tangled. It must be something about the size of the bristles, or maybe just, you know, having shorter bristles and longer bristles and the shape of them and the flexibility of them. I don't know. But guys, this one has very quickly become my favorite detangling brush. I am not someone that uses lots of brushes like on every wash day. If you've watched my channel for a while, you do know that I finger detangle a lot, and I actually do not use tools for many months, the majority of the year pretty much. So this is my very thorough detangling session this year, 2023, and I'm so impressed at how this brush is functioning. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sort of leaning a lot towards using a brush rather than a wide tooth comb when detangling my hair, as in I'll use my fingers, of course, and then I like to go straight to use a brush. For some reason, a wide tooth comb is not doing what I want it to do. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but you guys let me know what you think, or if you have similar views on wide tooth combs. I think for years they've said, you know, we've been told wide tooth comb is good, etc., and it's good, but I find that my fingers and a brush are my tools of choice, so to speak. Alright girls, so let's go ahead and use the Tangle teezer now, and I'll be using this on my right side, or the right side of my head, which is your left. And this side is a little bit dry, but I did do the same thing, same steps, which is to finger detangle, remove shed hairs, separate the hair a little bit before I went ahead to start using the brush. And I started at the ends, and honestly, there's a little bit of resistance, as you can see. I guess because my hair is super tangled, right? So I do expect some level of resistance. However, this brush did get through the tangles. I found that depending on the angle that you sort of have it on, as you can see, I'm using it on the sides, if that makes sense. It seems to do a better job than the other way around. So you guys comment below, let me know if you have this brush, or if you've used it, and how you use it on your hair, how it works best for you. But yeah, I struggled a bit with the tangles, a little bit more than the other brush. I mean, I struggled with the other brush as well, but much more with this Tangle teezer. It's hard to say because, yeah, on the other hand, I know my hair is very tangled, but again, should it be doing a better job? I don't know. Is it a good brush? I think so, because I was able to get through the tangles eventually, but it took a little bit of effort and a little bit of time for me to have, you know, the perfect detangle. This video is about the perfect detangle. You guys know I do not do this on a regular, I don't do this on a daily, but it's the end of the year, and I unraveled all my mini twists just to give my hair a nice good wash, a nice good detangle, get all the old hair, all the shed hair out before starting my mini twist lifestyle again, or afresh. So guys, as you can see, that part is detangled. However, I'm getting some definition there at the end. It's almost giving me Denman brush vibes, like the definition that you get from a Denman brush. That's sort of what I'm getting with this brush, which I don't necessarily hate. But yeah, just in case you're wondering, it does give you a little bit of definition. Maybe it's just the way I'm using it or the side I'm using it on, but yeah, that's what I got. And as you can see, guys, after a little bit of a struggle, I did get my hair super detangled. And I love how this hair, or not the hair, how the brush sort of glides through my hair once it's detangled. I guess that's with any brush. But yeah, I did get a little bit of a struggle, if you ask me. However, this brush is a good brush if you're someone that likes to detangle your hair with combs and brushes and it's working for you. This one is a good one. I do like the previous one better than this one, and I think the main reason is because it did not slip out of my hand. This one with the handle, it got a little bit slippery and sometimes it will fall just, you know, because the handle was slippery. However, the efficiency of the brushes are pretty similar. The first one that I tried on seemed to do a better job. I don't know, I guess it's just the shape of the bristles, I guess. But yeah, honestly, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm pretty torn between these two brushes. They both do the job. They both do the job. It's just a matter of, do you like a little bit of definition, as in the Tangle teezer, or do you sort of, you know, value a tool that you know you can hold and it, you know, you have a bit more control over and doesn't slip out of your hand. So yeah, that's that, guys. Let me know. I don't know if you guys have watched my previous videos, but I have mentioned in previous videos that I am kind of having a little bit of, I guess, an interesting outlook on tools. I know we've been told to always use the, what is it, the wide tooth comb, but I'm sort of feeling like brushes detangle better. Not only better, but are actually better for the hair, as in they don't pull out your hair as much as a wide tooth comb. That's just in my opinion. I can't seem to really detangle with a wide tooth comb. It's pretty much, yeah, unless I force the hair through, I don't really get a good detangle. And honestly, I do prefer my fingers over wide tooth combs, because with my fingers I can separate my hair and detangle that way. With wide tooth combs, they can get a little bit painful even, and they just don't do a good job in my opinion. And this is just something that I am admitting now. However, you guys let me know, do you prefer a brush or a wide tooth comb? Comment below. I'm just showing you a little bit of my length, guys, and also the amount of, I don't know, shedding, breakage, you name it. I'm sure it's a combination of both. But that's what I'm dealing with. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, let me know if you use any of these brushes or anything similar. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.